watching NBC4, the Tri-State News Channel. And now, Chuck Scarborough, Sue Simmons, Janice Huff, and Len Berman. This is News Channel 4 at 11.
A pause for Christmas dinner with the mayor. Then it was back to work for volunteers who contributed this holiday to the recovery efforts in Lower Manhattan.
Precious moments of peace at a time of war. U.S. forces try to enjoy Christmas on the front lines. Good evening. Chuck and Sue are off tonight. I'm Tony Aiello.
And I'm Melissa Russo. This Christmas night marks 15 weeks since September 11th, when thousands of lives were lost in unimaginable acts of terror. Tonight, the hard work continues at the World Trade Center ruins. But even at a place of grief and sadness, special moments filled this holiday. Right now, Jonathan Dienst is live in Lower Manhattan with more. Jonathan?
Melissa, special moments, touching moments this Christmas night. About a block from here, the work at Ground Zero goes on. But here along Broadway, take a look. A steady line of people still coming out to this memorial in honor and in memory of those killed on September 11th. Among those gathered here, a lot of praise for those busy at work trying to bring some sense of closure to the families of the victims. Recovery workers continued non-stop this Christmas night, removing debris, searching for victims, and offering their prayers.
Every day when you're working there, you think about the victims' families and what they're going through, and I guess every day they're hoping to find out that something was recovered, a body or a part, something that they can get some closure. And if we could do that for them, that's great.
On Broadway at St. Paul's Church, a lone bagpipe player alternates between Christmas hymns, patriotic tunes, and Amazing Grace. Beneath the church's Christmas tree, a block-long memorial. A seemingly endless stream of visitors this holiday. They came to see their faces, leave flowers, and remember. Robert Egan and his family traveled from Larchmont to leave a message in memory of their dear friend, Ginger Ormiston.
An extraordinary mother from Greenwich Village who was a big part of our lives growing up.
Brooklyn teacher Sandra Pittman lost friends and fellow church members who left young children behind.
I'm constantly praying for them because when a child at a small age loses a parent, it's a void there. And by us collaborating and showing our love, I know there will be a great support.
Earlier in the day, the mayor paid a visit to Ground Zero. He joined volunteers in serving Christmas meals to workers here.
They're really just remarkable people. To be able to do difficult, dangerous work like this for such a long period of time really indicates how brave and how strong they are.
And at this Brooklyn firehouse, where 6 of their brothers were lost, firefighters here had a meal and remembered.
They'll be part of this house forever. There'll be mementos and pictures and all sorts of things around the firehouse to remind us. And you want to pay tribute to them. Part
of the recovery work at Ground Zero this Christmas night, in part to try to find the 6 men still missing from Ladder 132. Now, the mayor announced some remains were recovered earlier today. Meanwhile, several workers on the night shift this Christmas night tell us their shift will end around 6 or 7 tomorrow morning. Live near Ground Zero, Jonathan Dienst, News Channel 4. Tony, back to you.
Jonathan, thank you. Mayor